On. We are live. Halas, man. No, AFD,
Yes,
shut
sir.
it, man. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Bro said nigga time in 2025. I'm sorry, bro. This such a headache these days, man. Freaking streaming, bro. You don't understand. Like, streaming, they have to start at like a university degree, in my opinion. It's like one of the
Another
most
streamer university?
not the fake one where you hire a bunch of like guys with
Whoa,
average
whoa,
1,000 viewers.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
500,000 followers in the background.
I don't like
bare fit now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, MJ. Come on.
They literally do have degrees for that, though.
That's a fact.
Don't let us expose what you want this episode to be.
Facts. No. I don't want no part in that, man. I'm good. How are you guys, man?
Oh, I got something to say though. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Go on.
I know we're not talking about that stupid cup, and I refuse to.
Oh, that's for show.
I enjoyed it.
Why are you hating on the cup?
I've been enjoying it. I watched both games today.
No, why are you hating on the cup?
MJ,
Because you
did not
know why I'm
watch
hating
both
on the cup.
games.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
You know I'm hating on the cup because those people, all the networks that couldn't wait to dunk on Qatar and all the human rights and everything that's going on have yet to say anything about anything that's going on in America right now.
I agree with you.
Damn.
Come on, it's all over the
agree.
news. Where's the human rights, Arf? AMJ, where's the human rights
That's
activists?
never even crossed my mind. That's madly.
Come on. None of these networks are,
Wait.
I refuse to. I'm boycotting it. I'm not traveling to America. Yada, yada, yada.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
There's guys
there's
that
Mexican
can't
teams
come.
in the Club World Cup. There's Mexican.
And they
Bro,
can't
it's crazy.
come. They
And
can't
there's
even
ice
play.
waiting, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard. They told.
course.
I don't know if I'm
Of
allowed to say.
course.
Yeah, they're there at the stadiums, but that's
Of course.
maybe I'm
So
saying too much. But.
that's why I refuse to watch this cup. I'm good. They can have their human rights stuff. They can, those hypocritical news networks or whatever the case may be. All those pundits that thought they were dunking on a Muslim country. Okay, go watch your cup now.
Yo, Lee, you're actually cooked. Well, I didn't think of that. It literally didn't cross my mind,
They're
bro.
whack, bro.
I
They're
reach
whack,
you,
bro.
man. Nah, I
Bro,
reach you.
even past that, bro. You know Canada and USA. You know what they're doing for the World Cup? They are hiring volunteers. They're asking
way.
for volunteers.
They already have them. What do you mean asking? They already have them.
No.
Volunteers
They're
crazy.
hiring more. They're hiring more.
Why would you get volunteers?
for the World Cup?
But that doesn't make sense. Why would you get volunteers for like such an important event? Like people are not going to give the same output when they're working.
No, they need more manpower, and instead of paying, they're saying, "Oh, come volunteer. It's a great event." Bro, it's nasty, man. It's
People
nasty.
are gonna take it though. People are gonna want to be there. But it's a little crazy to me.
100% people.
There's no volunteers that are going to be inside the stadium watching the game. I'll tell you
I'm
that.
just
for free.
more concerned about like work output. Why would a volunteer do the same job as like a proper guy who's getting paid for it? That's you're gonna look bad. You're gonna have PSG point two, bro. Paris and all that.
The people volunteering are probably people that actually care about volunteering.
Facts.
You're telling me, bro, you're not volunteering for shit. Let's be honest.
I'm volunteering to find a way in.
I'm not volunteering for shit. What the heck? Big 2025, go 2026, volunteer? No.
That's what I'm saying. The people that are volunteering are people that want to volunteer their time.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to put in the same amount of effort somebody who would get minimum wage for doing this work is.
That's true.
Yo,
That's odd,
Lee,
though.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Kyle Walker? Legend?
Oh, I already know where this is going. He is a legend.
Yo,
He's
hold
definitely a
on.
legend. He's a
Let
legend.
me milk it a little bit.
Yeah. he
RF
is a
Mo,
legend.
Senegal game?
legend for Man City?
Yeah. Has to be. Premier League
right?
legend, honestly, for being honest.
Yeah,
he did it.
I'd say Prem legend too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Some say the best right back, Premier League right back of all time. But I'm not here to debate that. I want to tell you guys about a quote he had on a podcast. He said, "I would give up one Premier League title with Manchester City to win one with Tottenham."
Why is he doing this to himself, man?
That's
I'm
the problem.
not. I mean, too.
What's
Me
the problem
too.
with that?
I really wasn't.
He spent like what? How many 6 seasons?
8
5 seasons
years.
at Tottenham?
He was there 8 years,
bro. Yeah.
Don't say
That's where
I'll
he made
give
his
up
name.
one. Don't say I'll give up one. Say it.
Bro, he
I
won
wish I
5.
won
That's
one.
how bad. Yeah, he could spare one. He could spare one.
Nah.
Like, what?
That's
He won
not
5?
crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
You want 5 or 4, bro? Like he won so
I think
many.
he
Like,
won.
you could
I
give
think
one
he
away.
won 6. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
No. He definitely
no
wasn't.
way.
He wasn't there for
No
sure.
way. Yeah, not the.
He won
early
the ones
one.
with Pep.
18,
You want
19.
Pep
18,
signed
He
him.
only has
19.
Peps.
Yeah.
He only has Peps.
He wasn't there with Pellegrini.
He wasn't there with Pellegrini or Mancini.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
5 is mad, though.
No, he won 6, bro.
Wait, actually?
Which one?
2018, 2019, and then 4 in a row. That's 6.
Well, y'all won 4 in a row? Or am I mind
Yeah.
like, wait, actually? Stop for a lot. What
He
the-
got
let me
6,
drink
bro. He
coffee.
got 6.
No, what? Stop for a lot. But Tottenham, big 2025, we still talking
Yeah,
about
he
that,
has
man?
6.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, give one up, bro. Give up 2. Matter of fact,
Bro,
give up 2,
I
bro.
wasn't mad at
Like,
that. I wasn't mad at
what
that.
the hell?
You know, Mo, you know what's funny? The biggest flex is when he was like, which one should I give away? No, I can't give away the second one. That's my first. No, I can't give my first one. That's my first one. Then he said the second one, nah, that's the Formidables. So one of them. I would give up one of them. Like,
He probably, if anything, you have to give the second one. Like on the 4P.
I have a question. Why
He
y'all
probably-
listen-
First
probably
and second
give up
on the
the third
4P.
one.
Actually, the
Probably
first
give
one.
the third
No,
one.
give up the
Believe
first
that-
one. You still get a
crazy
3P.
cope. That's crazy cope.
No,
to
I
me.
have a question. Why y'all listen to
how's
Kyle
that work?
Walker interviews? Hello? Are you guys this bored?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
No, no.
y'all, man?
You know
Wait,
what?
how's that
And
cold?
then-
How's that cold? How's that
Bro,
cold?
you don't feel no ways about your legend saying that? That's crazy to me.
I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know what's wrong with that.
They've never won it.
Oh my god.
Yo, if
Stop
Alexis
doing
Sanchez told me
Yo,
he can
it
make one
gets
FA
old,
Cup
Mo.
to
It
win
gets
one
to a
with
point,
United,
buddy.
I'd be pissed.
Bro, if in a hypothetical world, if
6
he-
prems, bro. What? Why? That's
saying.
okay. He spent 8 years at the club.
Yo, can I say this?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Wallahi, I didn't know this was gonna be brought up, but it's actually crazy. No homo. Kyle Walker was in my head this week. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, maybe I'm just bored. Maybe I'm just on African Twitter too much. But hold on, just give me a second. Let me.
African, what does he do on African Twitter?
I'm not too much. I don't know.
Blend.
They're just the stupid people keep tweeting. But I was thinking about it. Like I was seeing a lot of jokes. Obviously, African Twitter, they throw the most boring memes and keep recycling them over and over. But I saw a Kyle Walker meme, which I can't even explain it to you because it didn't make sense, and it's probably the worst idea to even bring it up. But it was just in my head. I was just thinking about it. I was like, damn, Kyle Walker might be one of the best right backs ever in the world. But I feel like all of us would neglect it. And I think like that's something maybe us like current fan base or like 2025 fans are like extremely scared to have like current conversations with previous conversations. Like I
Yeah.
don't know why people are like they will neglect that type of conversation. They would say, "Oh, Kyle Walker's this," or "Kevin De Bruyne," or "Mesut Ozil," blah blah blah. They're like, no, you're not gonna disrespect our legends, blah blah. I feel like there's a lot of current players who are
Wait, so
great right now who
Are you saying he's one of the best ever?
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
there's like a lack of
The convo he's in.
there's a lack of respect for current players being brought into conversations because of maybe social media or something. I don't know, but
It's nostalgia.
it's
If
not
you
even
know what's
nostalgia,
weird-
but because we were okay with that in the early 2000s or mid 2000s, whatever. Like 2008, 2007, we were okay with comparing the guys we heard our parents talking about. But now it's like, oh hell
Not
no,
really.
hell no, you're not doing this. You're not bringing up this person with Yaya Toure or something. You know, like it's.
Arv, you know what's crazy? I feel like it's the opposite in basketball. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like kids now think everybody now is better than the people in the,
No,
in
but
the
no, but that's a
past.
fact. It's a fact in basketball, though. It has to be.
It's not a fact. It's not a fact.
Yes, it is, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I can't speak
Bro,
for basketball. I'll be
Kyrie
honest.
goes back in the past, bro. They're talking about him like he's Michael Jordan's dad.
that's
bro.
one
Goes back in
aspect
the
of the
past.
game.
If
That's
he
like
goes back
yo,
in the past, he'd be
it's-
called for
it-
traveling or
it's
double
not a
dribble. Like
fair
the stuff they're
comparison.
doing with their handles now is illegal.
No, but basketball
Back
has
then.
changed so much, Mo. It's changed a little too much. Where in soccer, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, soccer
it's
has
not
it, yeah,
developed
you're right.
like that. You talk about goalkeepers taking more touches, blah blah blah. That's the best you'll get from. You'll hear about that. But I just feel like there's a big disrespect for current players, and
Agree.
that's something
I
we
agree.
need to.
Disrespect. I don't
think about.
agree at all.
Why?
I don't agree at all, bro. Because okay, yeah, you want to talk about Kyle Walker, sure, but at the same breath, like people don't go around saying Kyle Walker shit. They say how he's been recently is shit, but they don't say his legacy shit.
it's Kyle Walker for you, bro.
but there's more recency bias
Kyle
in
Walker's one of
2000.
the best in the world, or one of the best ever. He's up there.
Mo, but there's a lot more recency bias now than there was back in the day. Everyone back in the day would remember what they done in the past. They'll talk about Kaká,
Nah.
blah blah blah, Ronaldo early
Bro,
years
people
and
talk
crap
about
like that,
De
right?
Bruyne right now in that conversation.
But that's more recent.
People have
We-
Neymar in those conversations.
That's a very few numbers.
that.
No, but Neymar's even again like that's it's
Yeah,
a
when
very
you're
small
that
number.
good.
You're a
Give me an
small
example. You're that
minority,
good.
Mo. No, but there's a
Okay, yeah,
good
but you want
majority of
everybody to be
current
a legend?
players. I'm not saying everybody, just like let's have a more
who?
open convo now. Like again, like
Okay,
this,
who
like
do
Kyle
you find
Walker
is
is
disrespected?
honestly that's a perfect example. Like I can't name right backs who excelled in the Premier League. I generally cannot. I cannot name top goalkeepers that excelled in the Premier League. I'm willing to just throw like a couple names
I've
in
said-
right now.
I've said
people say
Alisson's
Kyle
the
Walker's
top
the
5
best right
keeper all
back.
time. Alisson's
People
top
say-
5 all time for me.
People say if you can talk about right backs though, people
honest.
say Kyle Walker is the best Premier League right back. The only other argument that people have is Gary Neville. Generally.
That's
So like what like it's not what like what do you compare?
I hear you though. I know what you're really trying
Kyle
to say.
Walker
Art.
is
You're
just an
trying to base
example.
committee.
No, you're focusing on one guy or one position. That's not my intention here. I'm just saying in general,
Yeah.
there's a lot of names in football that
100%.
people are 100% scared to bring up, but especially as strikers, by the way. I don't want to bring that up.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to join the committee. You know what? I'm
I'm
gonna
not-
message Peter.
Nope.
I'm gonna message Peter.
No, thank you.
I don't agree though. I don't agree.
I'm
I
gonna
think there's
message
a lot of
Peter.
current
And
players
we're
that
gonna
get
get you on the
praised, bro.
committee, bro. We're gonna get you on the committee. We're gonna. First, we're gonna start off with a little internship. You're gonna need
Does
to
it
show
pay
us
well?
like two.
Does
Yeah,
it
it pays
pay-
great. It pays handsomely. It pays handsomely. 6 weeks.
Nah,
we're
after-
gonna give you an assignment of like maybe taking down 5 players in the
I-
past. 2 of them you're gonna love.
No,
Just to show that you're
I heard
loyal.
your take on Zidane. I'm good. I'll stay on my lane. I'll make my own committee.
Man, I didn't call Zidane shit. I just said what it is. Shout out Ace. I just said what it is, man. I just said the truth. I don't want to hear the truth. I was there. bro. Yeah, I was Ace.
you're
You wasn't
brave.
there.
You're brave.
yo,
You're
there.
brave. I'll give you that. If anything, you're brave.
But am I off though? Like I don't understand why Mo
No,
doesn't
you're not
agree.
off at all. They're
Like-
way more protected than other sports. Way
Because
more.
not only that, like the guys who played 10 years ago are a lot more protected than they were now too. Like everybody is getting shamed for like a couple bad games, and they're like, okay, done. Don't
sure.
ever bring his
Bro,
name up again.
Imagine
Don't
Giroud
include him
now.
in-
Imagine Giroud now. Like
don't do
whatever
that.
Giroud was. No, I'm
See,
just
I'm
saying.
doing
like,
that. I'm doing it to myself now. Like that. you
with
see-
with
Nah,
today's social
You
media.
guys are stretching it, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine Giroud
You guys are
today with
stretching it.
today's social media.
Bro, everyone talks some shit about players currently playing, but as soon as they retire, give them like 3-4 years, people are saying, "Oh my God, they were the sickest." They're currently
True.
playing. It's
True.
you're gonna be critiqued.
Do rewrites too. They do rewrites too. Don't get me wrong.
100%.
And there's weird. I always say this. There's weird like revisionist history that happens for players that are like in the middle of their career. Like the craziest one in my opinion is Benzema. That was the craziest one.
Bro, 5 league goals.
That I've
Yeah.
never seen anything. I have never seen anything like that in my life. I've never seen anything.
Yeah.
Like, even if you go on TikTok and you search Benzema right now, like Benzema was always cold, like one of the greatest strikers ever. Da, da, da. Like that's so crazy, bro. One of the greatest strikers ever. You know that when they start their career, like I'm gonna know that they're gonna be one of the greatest strikers ever.
And
You know what I'm trying to
the
say?
negative,
No, you know-
the
you know
reverse
this-
op happens too.
He just
You know
has
that,
a
right?
big
The
bag,
reverse
so
happens too.
it looks pretty no matter what.
It makes no
reverse
no
happens
sense.
too, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's true.
players that were
I don't have it in
balling,
me to do this.
and then all of a sudden they have one bad season, and then all of a sudden, oh, they're ass.
It's the
You know
Benzema
what I
rule.
mean?
Oh,
The
you know,
Benzema
Mo,
rule.
you know what this whole take came from today? I did watch Club World Cup. I know we're not gonna talk about it, but Madueke, I'm a big fan. I'm not gonna lie.
swear
Like,
to God,
every
it's
time
tough.
every
swear
time
to
I
God, I
watch
think
it,
it's
I'm like,
tough.
damn, nigga, like this guy is something else. Like he could be.
He's a go-getter.
Bro, he
could
goes
have
at
it.
he goes at the man.
But
like, yeah,
social
there's not- you
media,
know what it
no,
is?
but Mo, social media ruined my mind on him. Everybody
'Cause he doesn't
convinced
score a
me
lot of
social-
goals and assists.
Exactly, and
That's all it is,
people
bro.
have
Bro,
already
like,
this like idea of him, right? And
Yeah,
which I
bro.
didn't see for myself.
I miss wingers, and he's one in that bracket that go at their fullback. Like they get the ball, they go at him. Him, obviously, amount like the ones we're gonna talk about in the top
Is he in
10.
your top 10? Is he in your top 10?
He's not in my top 10. He's not in my top 10.
Bro,
yeah,
there's a
good.
couple
The one we're gonna talk
questionable
about?
names in these top 10s. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's a
Not
dummy
mine.
transition.
Actually,
by
no,
the way.
I-
I didn't
I'm
even think
super
of that.
safe.
There's more I'm gonna say. There's more I'm gonna say. So,
All right, let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
folks, today we are doing the top 10 wingers this year. So there's a lot of names to choose from. It's gonna be very contentious. Let's try to keep order. I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna name from 10 to 1. I'm gonna say who placed them where.
Oh boy.
So
Wait, we're
I'm
throwing
gonna
names.
start with
Are we doing? Oh, you're gonna add your what's
no.
it called?
I'm
The
doing
ones that didn't make it.
filthy-esque. I'm just
Okay.
gonna name number 10 we have
Honors?
blank.
I just
and
want to
then-
say this before we start. Ace told us this 10 minutes ago, so I just rushed it.
Not
okay?
true, not true.
It's
Why are
15.
you trying to? Why are you doing production?
AMJ is so nasty.
This guy's
It was
so
quick.
afraid to get a bad take.
AMJ is
It was
stand,
rushed.
stand on what you said, bro. You know what they say, right? The
Actually,
first thought
I'm
that you have
confirm-
is the honest thought.
Okay, I'll be honest. Below bottom 10, I didn't give much thought in, but top 10, I gave it more thought.
What do you mean?
all I'm
I
saying.
said send me 10. You send me 20.
needed 10. He only needed 10.
But you gave me 20 names. Oh, I just ranked all
It was
20.
a short
whatever.
list.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're funny, Arf. You know, you're extra credit. You're
I
extra
was-
credit.
I was,
ass
okay,
nigga.
I'll lie. I put more time into the bottom to
No. You know when you don't know the answer, you just throw everything on there and you hope something's correct.
It took me how
Yeah,
long to
he's-
spell
he's
Semenyo,
only for
man.
marks.
Damn,
He's scrambling.
bro.
He's scrambling.
Why is
But
he
yo,
even in your list?
let me get into some honorable
19.
mentions.
Yeah.
So at 15th, we have the biggest hipster pick of all. And Mo, I know you knew it was coming. He placed him here just for this moment, so we're going to give it to him. Mohamed Estavio.
Yes, I did. Yes,
As
I
the
did.
10th
I didn't
best
even vote
winger
for
in the
him.
world.
Yes, I did.
Wait,
I
how
put
did
him
he
in there.
make? I didn't put him in there.
No, honorable mentions.
Whoever you want.
Honorable
supposed to
mention.
be-
All right, don't scare me. Okay.
I put him. Okay,
Also-
here's why I put him in there. Okay.
No, never mind, Mo. We don't care.
No. Here's why I put him in there. No.
Hey, let him go. Let him go, because we're gonna clip this. Let him
Alright,
clip. Let him
Let
go.
me
Alright,
tell you
yeah.
something. This isn't.
Mo
This isn't.
wants to be
this-
clean.
I put
He's
him in
trying to
there. I
future
put him in there.
proof
No. I'm not even trying. This is definitely a future pick. This kid's gonna be tough. He's already Brazil's second or third best.
He weighs
winger,
100 pounds.
right? Doesn't matter. What's your point? What's your point,
Go
bro?
on, man.
You weigh 100
Let
pounds
him
just
go.
because you're 4 or 5.
He's
Doesn't make a
digging
difference.
deep right now. Let him go.
Look, he already Palmeiras' best player. All right,
Okay.
he's Brazil's top 3 player. He's jumping straight into the Chelsea squad. He's not out here like going on loan or anything like that. Going straight to the squad. Yeah, he is. The Palmeiras owner has said he's better than Endrick, who's people rate as future or whatever. This and that. I'm telling
of
you,
us
he's
like
so
him.
cold. Everything about this kid is too good
like
for what he
Endrick.
is right now. I'm telling you, 17
Alright, Mo,
years
are you
old.
done?
Watch
Yeah,
for
brought
it.
up
Yeah, who's
Endrick.
going
That did
14?
not
Yo,
help
yo.
whatsoever. You bring it
14,
up Endrick in
14.
2025.
clip
Bro,
that. Clip
bro,
that.
he's the
clip
next
that,
best.
clip
He's the
that,
next
clip
best
that.
product out of
Entry-
Brazil after Neymar.
Clip
best
that,
product
bro. I'm
after-
so
after
sick of
Neymar.
Mo saying. I'm so
You-
sick
you
of
heard
Mo
what
Best
you just
product
said,
out of
right?
Brazil after Neymar.
I'm so sick of
After
Mo
Neymar.
saying. Yeah, I'm always right. I'm always right.
I'll be honest,
I'm
I
always-
haven't
always
watched
say
him,
that,
so I'll take your word on
clip
it.
that.
but-
I always am.
Please, clip
Football
that.
manager
Always
told me
am.
you don't need him, so whatever. Go ahead.
Bro, this is just the honorable mentions. Let me get through this. Next honorable mention comes from Mo again. He had Due 9th.
That's
Yeah, he was cold this season.
Yeah, I honestly, that's a good
Eh.
pick.
We
You
did it based on
discovered
the
him.
season. You're telling me
You
what?
discovered him the last 3 months, man. I'm not interested.
Doesn't matter.
There's
You
There's
did too.
better
man.
ones though.
Lee, this is what we talk about rewriting history, man. You didn't know him before.
Revisionism.
He was doing
Bro,
nothing.
he showed up. He showed up. He showed up in the big
Barcola
games.
had
Bro.
that position on lock.
Barcola ended up on the bench.
Barcola's not my
let's get
top
better.
10,
Let's
so it
get
doesn't even matter.
Next honorable
Yeah.
mention, Rafael Leao from RF. He had him 9th, I believe.
Yes.
The next
So he
one
had a
I
sneaky
thought was a
season.
lock
I don't care.
to make him in the top 10. I didn't include him in the short list, but me and Lee got him in. Marmouche.
I'm shocked that he
He's
didn't
not.
get it.
Winger.
Bro, he's like a second striker.
Hello.
He's
yeah.
a winger. What?
He
This guy was in
plays
front
wing.
of Haaland at times,
plays
bro.
wing.
Even
Second striker,
Haaland
bro.
was
He's like
dropping
a
for
second
Broski.
striker.
No,
What
he's
are you
not
guys
a
saying?
winger,
Don't tell me.
man.
Don't tell me. Y'all put Mbappe in the list then.
Of course.
Of course. Are
course
you,
I
I
did.
told you.
are you blessed? Are you
Bro,
okay?
he's not. He hasn't played winger this whole season.
He didn't play winger. He didn't play
No.
winger. You're gonna say that confidently. He didn't play
This
winger.
season? No, he was playing striker.
He did play
What
wing
are you
this
talking about?
season.
Somebody
moved
doesn't
Vinny.
know.
What was he
It's
playing
okay.
majority of the game?
All right.
And
Next,
you were.
What are you talking about?
last honorable mention before we get to the top 10 was Foden, who only RF picked.
Okay.
You put Phil Foden in your top 10?
He
No.
had him 6th.
Wait, so wallahi.
6.
Yes.
No,
seventh.
no, that's a
that's
typo.
aura, that's
That's a
aura.
typo. That's a typo.
That's aura,
I
that's
had him
aura,
9.
aura.
No. I'll be honest though.
No.
Why is he 9th?
Okay. To
Why
be
is he
fair.
even
To be
in the
fair.
winger list? He
that
doesn't-
was a
he doesn't play
mistake.
winger no more.
I think that was ChatGPT, but I like Foden. But let's
Yo,
pretend that
I'm
it happened.
crying. Yo, you know what's funny? Arf set his list back mad fast. Perfect spelling in order. He didn't even do the list.
No, I did. I asked
Yo,
for the
bro,
names
I
and I
think you
reordered them.
ChatGPT.
No, I asked
Oh
them to
my
spell it out for
God.
me. Freaking, that's why I had
Oh my
Semenyo
god,
in my
this
top
is
20.
bad, man.
No.
This is bad.
The
man.
Foden
That
was a
shit
mis-
looks too neat.
I
Just
forgot to
so
cut it.
ass.
I forgot to cut out Foden. I'm sorry, but he's 15. 15 for me.
All right.
So bad.
Let's get into this top 10. So, our 10th best winger was voted for not by Arif, not by Lee, not by Ace, only by Mo.
What?
And it was Michael Elise by Mo.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, why
I
not?
don't know.
You guys didn't put him top 10?
No. Let's hear your top. Let's see what he's top 10.
He's
Let's hear it.
Bayern's best winger.
What does that mean?
What that mean?
The best.
Keep going.
That does not move me.
He was the best player in the. He was the best player in the Bundesliga.
No, he wasn't. See, you had to stutter twice
better?
before you said that.
Who's better? Who's better than him in the Bundesliga this season?
Bro, Harry Kane. Check the stats.
Stop. Even Bayern fans will tell you Elise's been better. What are you guys talking about?
Come on, man. Come on, Mo.
You guys don't watch. You guys, bro.
You don't watch it.
I don't want to hear it.
I guarantee
You guys
you
don't
don't
watch
watch
it. I
it.
hear it. You're telling me Michael Elise hasn't been the best player in the league?
Mo, you had him
He's better.
fourth. You had him as the fourth best winger.
He was balling this year.
No, in the world.
What are you talking about?
Fourth.
Yes. He was balling this year. The fact that he's only having top 10 is actually insane. That's so disrespectful.
I had him 11th.
That's so, this man put Marmouche, and he wasn't the best player in the Bundesliga. And he wasn't even a winger.
Marmouche
If you listen
to my top 10, I
was
would
the best player. He was the best player in the Bundesliga before he left.
the
What are you
fuck
talking
outta
about?
Do you want to check
That's
what's
a
more
fact.
GA?
You're the one that
Do you
was
wanna
bringing
check
it
what's
up
more
more.
We're doing GA? We're doing GA checks. We're doing GA checks. That's what we're doing.
Marmouche left in January. Do you want to check
Mo
who's
was the
more
one
GA?
talking about him for half
Do you
the
wanna
year
do-
before
I
he
said,
came to Man
and
City.
I told you Marmouche is cold. I
Okay.
told you Marmouche is cold.
So why are you complaining
saying,
about him being
for
top
you
10?
guys to say, well, to say he's the 10th best winger when he wasn't even playing winger, and you're gonna put him over Olise, who's had a better season, is insane.
Elise, I rate Elise. I just had 10 niggas better than him. This has nothing to do with Elise.
Facts.
Yo,
When you hear the
none of
names,
you guys
Mo,
have
you
him
won't
10th.
be worried. I feel like you
Yeah,
forgot.
you
him.
won't be mad. You won't be
I had
mad
him
at these
11th.
nine.
I had him 11th.
You
You had him
won't be
4th.
mad
Outside
at
of
these
Foden.
nine.
All right.
Mo,
That stinks.
there-
He put
there's-
Foden. He put
No, that was
Foden.
by accident. That was by accident.
No, that was
Everybody else
honorable
won't be mad.
mention, Mo.
All right.
Who cares? That was
No,
honorable mention.
this is nasty. I better hear.
real
I
list.
better.
This is the
Nine
real
better
list.
make sense. Nine better make sense.
Mo,
got
do you
you,
know
don't
what the
worry.
GA difference between Marmouche and Elise is? And Marmouche
I don't
left
care.
in
That's not
January?
that's not
It's not
his
even
problem.
close.
Three GA.
The-
Elise
Yes,
has 3 more
Marmouche,
GA.
Marmouche took all.
and he left in
Marmouche took all the
January.
pens. He's out here trying to be a striker. That makes sense. Of course, you're
He
gonna have the
played
high
left
GA,
wing.
and he was on the
Dude, what are you
tear.
saying? He's playing left
Bro,
wing.
come on,
Bro,
man.
he was the
What are you
highest
saying,
up the
bro?
pitch. He was the highest up the pitch.
No, he wasn't.
you
He
know
was running with the
Frankfurt
ball.
system,
Yeah,
nigga?
no, because nigga, what?
Yo,
Nigga,
this
he's
guy's
chatted.
chatted. This
He's
guy's
chatted.
chatted.
Yo,
This guy's chatted.
you
What
never
you
watched
about?
Frankfurt. You never watched Frankfurt ever.
Nigga,
Bro, don't
I'm
add
telling you,
yourself.
I was the one who told you guys about Marmouche. I'm the one who told you guys about Marmouche. You want to tell me what I watched?
Wallah, I knew
Look-
about
look
Marmouche
up-
before.
look
I was the
Nigga, look
first
it up.
one. I was the first one to tell you how clean he was. And you guys want to tell me
That's
what he was
fine.
doing.
That's fine.
You just want to tell me what he's about.
That's
Get the
fine,
fuck
but
outta here.
don't
Yo,
don't tell me
I don't have
don't
energy
hand
for
on your
Elise.
heart. Have-
I
Don't tell me
don't
to
have
watch.
energy
No
for
energy.
Elise.
Frankfurt
No, and
90.
for Elise.
Hand on your heart. Have you watched
A 90?
Frankfurt
No,
90?
I haven't watched the 90, but I watched parts
watched-
of the
So how do you know
game. I
he's,
haven't watched
he's the
the 90.
furthest up the pitch? Why would you say something so silly like that?
Because I've watched parts of the game. I haven't watched a full 90.
So you watched parts of the game, but he's the furthest up the pitch.
Yes.
Cap.
Yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Yo. That's on Big Jiraiya, nigga. Don't be lying like that, nigga. Don't be lying like that.
Bro, you act like you knew what he was before he came to City. You guys didn't want to talk about it.
Do it matter? He's cold. He's
Yes, it
cold
does.
now. He's cold now. Number 9.
And I'm telling you, Olise
Alright.
is the best player in that league.
Whatever. Wait,
Alright,
so
keep
going.
Elise is actually 10?
10.
when one person
Which,
voted
that's
for him?
fine. You know what's funny?
Okay.
I'm not
He
even
put him
mad
so
about that.
high. He put him
I'm not even
fourth.
mad about that.
That's
Cool.
That's insane.
Alright.
He's just 10th.
Ninth. No. I think next list we're sending it out to everybody.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get it more fair because I've had enough of this. Ninth, I feel like Mo probably didn't classify him as this, but Arif had him 10th, Lee had him 9th, I had him 7th. Mo didn't have him. Cole Palmer.
He's not a winger. He wasn't a winger this season.
But he was in the
He
list.
played one
For
game
the
the
sake
whole
of the
season.
list,
He
he was
played
a
one
winger.
game the whole
It don't-
season.
it's not
no,
one
he's
game.
not.
It's not one
What,
game. Calm
you guys
down.
are talking, bro.
No, no,
We asked for
listen.
top 10 wingers, and you guys are putting non-wingers in the list.
Mo,
I told you.
Mo,
I sent you
Palmer.
a short
If
list.
he,
I'm
if
gonna
he
be honest
plays
with you.
winger,
I'm not
he's
gonna
better
lie
than
to you,
Ross.
Mo. Sure this-
He's
sure
better
this-
than
I'm
most
not
of the
gonna
bunch.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Mo. I really did not want to vote for him because I agree with you. I don't view
you
him as a
can't.
winger.
He's not a right winger.
He's on
But
the
you
short
can't.
list.
He's in the short list.
on the
You
short
put him
list.
there
That
'cause
doesn't
he's
matter.
he'll do a
Bro,
job.
Bro, this guy. First of all, didn't this guy put who? Didn't
Mo's
get
adding
something
mad
off the short
rules to a
list?
list that he sent in last.
I
I'm not
would
gonna
ha-
lie.
listen.
You sent it in last. You had the most time.
Top 10 wingers. Okay, let's say he's a winger then. You're telling me he's the 9th best?
Bro,
He's a winger in your
if you-
eyes. He's a winger, he's the 9th best.
I had him 7th.
Let me respond.
Adam seventh.
If you gave me a short list and everybody out of position, striker, winger, midfield, I'm putting Palmer in my top 10. It doesn't matter what
Exactly.
it is.
Yeah. That's how I
Even
feel.
if
Top
literally,
10.
It don't matter.
What is the definition
He's gonna
of
make
a winger?
Because he's that good. He's
What are
really
we
that
doing?
good.
You
I'm
didn't
talking
ask me
about
the
your
top
guy.
10 players.
Palmer's
You asked
that
me the
good.
top 10 wingers.
Fact.
AJ, we can't even compliment Palmer. We can't.
I know,
We can't even
Allah,
talk
it's
about
crazy.
You told me to do a
Crazy.
top
Yeah,
10
Crazy.
wingers.
It's crazy.
He's
Yo,
not
the
a
fact that he
winger.
said he
What?
played one
He
game
didn't
is
play
crazy.
wing.
What the flip? No,
I think
Enzo
he
actually
one
played
game
him on the
wing.
right wing a lot, bro. Hello?
My thing
Well,
is
then
he
he's
sucked this year.
This
All
season?
that
He's
year.
Googling, guys. He's
This
Googling.
season he hasn't played a lot of right wing?
He had a bad 3 months, and everyone's just
Hold
supposed to
on.
kind of.
No. AMJ, he played how many games this season at right wing?
I don't know how many, but I'm telling telling you he played there a couple times. You acting like he never played there.
He doesn't play there.
All right. I don't know. You apparently you have some new
He
stats
doesn't
or
play
whatever.
there.
Go ahead. But
Wait,
It's
nine,
not new stats.
I'll be
Doesn't
honest, 9 is low.
later.
9 is low for me.
Arf, you had him 10th, so I don't know how 9 is low for you.
Okay.
You had Phil Foden over him. You had Phil
Phil
Foden over
Foden
him.
was a
And
typo,
Phil
man.
Foden doesn't even play winger.
It was a typo.
What are we doing?
All right,
bro?
yo, Mo,
And he
question.
will do better than most.
If Palmer was a winger, for argument's sake, would you have him above Elise or below?
I have him below Elise this season.
Okay. Interesting. Around where would you have him? 5th? 6th?
Probably 5th, 6th, something
Wait,
like that.
where did Mo have Palmer?
Mo
I didn't have him on the list. He's not a winger.
That's
He
crazy.
didn't have him at all.
That's crazy.
He's not a winger. You
this?
guys
Who's
literally,
this?
it's for this top 10 wingers for this season, and you guys put a non-winger in the top 10.
I do remember a conversation in the past talking about best wingers in the Premier League, and you brought up Palmer was
Yeah, that happened last summer when he played all right wing for Pochettino.
So you
Yeah,
tell me he's
yeah.
not
So when he played a
right.
whole season, when
Hey,
his breakout
excuse
season
the
was a
next
right
one.
wing,
No,
and he
that's
played
actually
right
insane.
wing, of course, as a conversation.
Mo-
Mo's
being low today.
anti-fun. Mo's
Super
anti-fun,
anti-fun.
I'm not anti-fun. It's not even anti-fun. It's not even-
And by the way, that nigga Cole Palmer sucked this year. He sucked this year, nigga.
He was terrible.
All right, but he kissed my ass.
All right,
on my
Hold on,
easy.
hold on.
Boy,
Wait,
he's
sorry.
asking.
Quickly, they mentioned on chat,
Yeah.
Big Fish, he said AMJ looks like Olise's cousin. I swear to God, there's somebody new every week on
Yo.
Twitch, TikTok, every Kunde, Rafinha. Can we pick
No, the
one?
Kunde one is
please?
nuts. Kunde
Kunde's
is nuts.
nuts.
All right.
Well, I
Kunde's-
disrespectful.
AMJ, I wouldn't have the Kunde one.
Yo,
No,
Ace, I'm gonna
trust
send
me.
you. I'm gonna send you a revised list right now. Can you fix the thing? I'm
No.
gonna send you a revised list right now.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
about to put Harry Kane in there, bro. I'm about to put
Oh,
like
he's mad. He's
Haaland
mad.
in there.
He's
him.
mad. Boo.
Mute him.
Nah, we're just
AMJ,
doing
mute him,
any
mute him.
players,
Big
no?
Fish, get your manners, bro.
Bro, we're doing any players. That's what we're doing.
Yo, Lee, or should I go to the next player?
Yes.
know.
Next player,
Yeah.
bro.
All
Next
right,
player,
all right.
please.
Whatever you guys say. Whatever you guys say.
Oh boy.
So 8th, we have a Brazilian player. Arf had him 4th. Lee had
Yes.
him 7th.
Allah?
I had him 8th.
Oh, okay.
Mo had him 8th.
Why so low?
Vinny.
Oh, wow. Astaghfirullah
Eighth.
Azim.
Bro, that's very fair.
Yeah,
very, very
I figured
fair.
out. AJ doesn't watch football.
You had
What did
Vinny?
you see?
No, I need
Don't
Ace
watch
revise
Eighth
everybody where they had him. You included.
No.
No,
No.
I-
Are you crazy?
I
I,
want
told you guys.
He wants
peaked.
no.
He
No, he wants to
I
know where
want
everybody
you
had him.
guys. I want exactly the number so I can remember this and hate you guys for the rest of my life. Say it again.
You had him 4th.
Yes.
Lee had him 7th. Me and Mo had him 8th.
So you're the odd one out. Explain
You're the
yourself.
one who's Zeus.
You're the odd
We
one out.
line
Explain
up. We
yourself.
line up. We line up.
Elise
We line
explain
up.
at the
yourself.
4, but freaking Vinny
Yes.
at the 7th, 8th.
We're talking
I
about
don't
this
even
year,
wanna
dude.
Yes, I am. I'm still
What-
talking about this
what-
year.
what year
I'm
are
talking
you
about
in?
this year. There's no football world or anything that you put freaking Elise over Vinny ever. There's no context whatsoever. Like what?
Who had the better season? Who had the better season?
I don't care who had a better season. Who's the better player? It doesn't matter.
There you go.
And honestly, yeah,
Alright, thank
Vinny
you.
had a better
Thank
season.
you.
Vinny had a better season. Vinny had a better season.
Vinny had a better season.
You're looking at numbers. He had a better season. 100%.
Vinny had a shocking season.
What?
If we're gonna be
Olise
What's
had-
shocking
Olise
to you?
won the
What's
double.
shocking to you?
Olise won the double as the,
The
best player for
double.
Bayern. What
My
did Vinny do?
nigga,
What
everybody
did Vinny
wins a
do?
double
No, what
at
did Vinny do?
the
What did
thing.
Vinny do?
Robin Horry type accomplishments. Hello? The heck?
the best player?
Eric Dyer won the first, Eric Dyer has a double this year. You want to bring him the top center backs of all time? Like, what are we doing, man?
Yeah. That's what we want to do. But what did Vinny do? You want to yell about what they did? What did Vinny
Vinny
do?
didn't
time
stink.
in, most
Vinny didn't
time
Did he
stink.
win the
Vinny
league?
was
No,
tired.
did he win the league?
If we're
Did he
gonna
win
have
the
this
league?
energy, let's
Did
have
he
this
win the
energy
league?
for
Did he
Kylian
win the
Mbappe
Copa?
later on. I want to have
Did he
this
win the
energy.
league? Did he win the
I want to
Copa?
have this
What did he do
energy
in
for
Brazil?
Mbappe, Bukayo,
No, you
and
can't
all
do
the
that.
guys we're
You
going to do.
can't do
Yes,
that.
we are. Yes, we are. If we're
No,
going
you
to do
can't do that.
this,
You can't
I'm
do
going to
that.
100%
You can't
bring
do
it
that.
up
You
because
can't
there's a
do
lot of other names you're going to bring up later that don't have any accolades this season. But go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing, fam.
Not even accolades. He was detrimental to their team.
Even I'm reading,
I think-
I was a bit like, I'm actually going to lose my mind.
He didn't play well this season. Or what's crazy about that?
This not that well. Like, I don't know what's bad for you guys. Like, it's not that bad. Like, y'all acting like he had a Kai Havertz type season. Like, I was.
There were seven players better than him this season, and Elise was one of them.
I'm ready to hear the next. Go ahead, Ace.
All right. Next player, I think is very low for me. For me, this is probably he might be my favorite winger on the list. He actually is. He is my favorite winger.
Wait,
on the
did y'all
list.
put Wirtz on the list? I'm just curious.
No,
No.
Oh, okay, interesting.
he wasn't in the short list. MJ and Lee, they read it. You didn't. So
Yeah,
Arf
it's crazy.
had this player
I
6th.
feel like you can add players or not, or not you put them in. That doesn't make sense,
Arf had this player 6th. Lee had him 5th. Mo had him 6th, and I had him 4th.
Is he French?
Oh, we're all the same. We're all the same.
Kvaratskhelia, man.
Oh.
My favorite winger on the list for sure. I think he's super cold. Best left winger in the world for me. Like easily.
Where did I have
for
him?
me.
Vinny is still
had him-
Vinny is still a person. Like,
He's
he
way
didn't-
better than Vinny. He's so clear of Vinny. He's so clear of Vinny. Bro,
This is getting
in every-
crazy.
He's not better than
Y'all
Vinny.
just
He was better
like-
than Vinny.
yes,
this
he
Y'all
year.
is.
just
Yes, he
looking
is.
at what
Yes, he
happened
is.
the last
Vinny this
month.
season.
Like,
Yes,
your
he is. Yes,
answer
he is.
changes
He was
every
better than
freaking-
this season, but
No,
He wasn't. He's
nah.
not. Arf, he's just a season dude. He was better than him
That's
this year.
cool.
That's okay.
Well, you guys
think-
are
I
looking
think
at the
he's
last
better
2
than
months.
him.
You understand he
What's wrong
joined
with
PSG in the winter, right? That's cool,
Yes,
but whatever you want
and,
to.
and absolutely
Cooking at
fried
Napoli.
from then on. This is
he,
a
also,
guy.
he was also cooking for
a
Napoli,
winner.
though. It wasn't like he was,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
ass for Napoli.
Hey,
Bro,
he's a really
he
good
won
player.
Serie
Man.
A
Y'all need him.
and,
Y'all need him.
and
Arf.
Champions League and Liga in one season. Come on, man. He's
You need-
won
y'all
one
need
of the
him,
most
Arf.
medals. in
Arsenal
every-
should've
Since
bought
we're
him.
basing off accolades, sure, but get ready.
It's not his
Warned you.
accolades. Just watch him play. He's
Wait,
constantly
Arf, do you not like
dangerous.
his game? I don't get it.
No, I like
He
his
cooked-
game.
he
He cooked
Agendas.
Arf twice. He cooked Arf twice. He cooked
Bro,
y'all
did
niggas
you
twice.
see the
Yes,
Villa
he did.
game? You see the
Not
Villa
the
game where
first
he
leg,
cooked
calm
the
down.
sassy?
Huh?
You see the Villa game where he cooked the sassy? How that man spinning a blender, bro?
Everybody
He's
cooks
cold.
the
He
sassy.
had
That,
it.
no, you
Yo,
brought up
why
the
is
worst
the sassy-
example. The
Martinelli,
sassy.
Martinelli didn't cook
You're
the
not
sassy.
bringing up this sassy
I don't
in
know why he's there.
2025, man. You're not bringing up
Bro, I
this
think,
sassy.
I think that guy's good at everything, man.
Wait, where's the Sashi, bro? He's at Villa?
He's in Villa.
bro.
Yeah, he signed in the
He's
winter.
Villa.
You didn't know
He
this?
went
Right
on loan.
back.
He
Right
went
back.
on loan to Villa, bro.
Chelsea are the worst club in the world, bro. They're so
Damn.
evil.
Wallahi, no,
That's
no,
an evil
yo.
corporation, bro.
No, it
Evil
is. It is.
corporation, bro.
I was literally just watching TikTok. Wallahi, right before this, fam. Yo, because the whole Delab debut today, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I was like, fam, wallahi, the graveyard of strikers. Not even just strikers, just anybody. Like, Mo, what happened to Fofana? Do you remember Fofana? Like, there's just random
Yeah,
names.
yeah.
That's just
Wesley
like,
Datro.
this is like,
Wesley Fofana?
huh? No, the striker one.
He went on loan. He stunk it up.
But he was cold though. I like
Fam,
him.
I
like
can't
him.
even. There's so many ex-Chelsea players.
What do you
I
mean?
can't
Where was
tell
he
you
playing
where
before
they-
Chelsea?
No, there's so
no,
many.
where was he playing before
current
Chelsea? He was so
Chelsea-
cold. No, where was he playing before Chelsea?
League One, don't care. But listen, there's actually
You don't
like
even
so
know.
many. There's
It wasn't even
there's
League
so
One.
many. Can I talk? There's so many current
No,
Chelsea.
because you guys don't know who they are.
There's so many
Come to
current
us and we make
Chelsea
them
players
relevant.
that are
We
still
make them
in
relevant.
contract
Yeah, Lee,
that I
most funny,
have
everybody in this
no
episode.
idea where they're at
We
right
make
now.
them
Literally
relevant.
no idea.
Did you know? Did you
You
know who
make
the
them
sassy was
relevant.
before us? Did you know who the sassy was before us?
Brother,
You
slavery
guys are
is the thing, you know?
No, Chelsea
Slavery
Chelsea
is a
is
thing.
everything people. Chelsea's
where did
everything
Sassy
people
come
accuse
from?
City of.
You're
I swear to
defending-
God.
Where did the
I
sassy
swear
come
to
from?
God. I swear
Where
to
did the
God.
sassy come from?
Who cares?
Leon?
Thank you. No,
Marcelo
no,
Nice?
he didn't. Came from Monaco. You guys don't even know.
Nice.
Whatever,
Okay,
nigga.
so
Whatever,
you guys-
nigga.
You
guys
think we
want-
care about him?
Huh?
You think we care about him? We don't care about him.
I'm lying. He didn't even come from Monaco. But I'm just showing y'all. But my point being is this:
I think
you
it's
guys don't know
Marseille,
where he's
bro.
from.
No,
it's
this
Marseille.
is
No,
it's
my
not Marseille,
point.
it's not
This is my
Marseille,
point.
it's
being.
not
It might be
This is
Leon.
my-
It might be
This is
Leon.
my point.
It's
being.
not Leon,
Y'all-
it's not
I don't know
Leon.
if niggas ever worked at a warehouse.
Him and
like,
Badiashile were a thing.
a lot of people that got their first job ever, they had to go through an agency. When the agency, well, you don't need any experience. You just get a job. Well, Chelsea's the agency of football, bro. You just literally
That's
put
the
that
agency,
shit on
bro.
your
That's the
resume.
agency.
You
You
gotta
know,
walk
you
into a
know,
job,
you know,
and
you
then
know,
they
you
send
know,
you
you know.
out to anywhere that's available, bro. Literally anywhere. Just go. Yo,
You should try it.
Walmart factory open. Well, pull up, fam. They give you like 6-week contract or
You should try,
something.
bro. We're getting people paid. What are you doing?
It's working. It's working. I don't know about
you
You
page.
guys
doing?
signed
We get
4
people
kids I've
paid.
never heard of. You guys signed 4 City kids I've never heard of. For
Bro,
what?
they
Y'all so
had a
greedy,
photo
bro.
of
Which four
Anselmino,
kids?
bro. I was crying. I'm like, yo, who is that guy? Who's Anselmino?
Oh, brother,
from Boca Juniors.
I can't tell.
Bro,
Name 4 out of the 5.
It's nasty.
I have
It's
no idea.
nasty,
Who they are.
man. All right, next on the
Y'all are
list.
mad that
There's
we
still
getting people
guys from
paid,
last.
bro.
No, but there's still guys from last season that still need
I'm happy
PT.
getting people paid, bro. That's some real hater energy, bro.
Them 10-year
Come on,
contracts.
niggas
Y'all evil,
paid,
bro.
bro.
Y'all evil, bro. Y'all evil.
Oh my God forbid we paid people for 10 years.
La, la, y'all evil.
You're not paying them.
Y'all
I
evil.
mean,
You're not
depends.
paying them. What?
Depends. I don't know about them pay, but I'll Adam.
All right, next on the list. I feel like
Sorry,
these are the
sorry.
last
Hey, sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys can't pay. You guys have all these guys, but Kepa, my nigga, still on the roster. Like, what's going on? Like,
Bro,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, yo,
like,
yo,
why-
yo, I
yeah.
love that you brought that up.
Yeah.
I love that you brought that up.
Great
No,
signing.
I love that you brought that
signing.
up.
I love
You
that.
love
signing.
that one, right? You must have
I
loved
love
that
that signing.
Louise. You must have loved Willian. You must have loved.
problem.
Who else was that sloppy seconds y'all took?
Jorginho.
Huh? Jorginho.
bragging? I
And
don't
you must
get
have
it.
loved them. Because you
Willian.
niggas buy them when they're cooked. Like,
Havertz.
you guys
You
don't buy them.
bought him and he was cooked.
Kepa now.
And paid 70. We paid 5.
Mistakes happen. We made a mistake. What are you guys doing?
No,
I averaged
75 million,
65.
whatever the
Back
price
up.
tag
Yo,
was. euros to 5 mil is crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Mo, wallah, you're not allowed to do the Kai Havertz thing. Wallah, you're not. You defended that transfer.
Nah,
65. You
I don't
defended
care.
it. You
I
can't
don't
troll it.
care.
You can't troll
I'm
it. You're
doing
not
it
allowed
now.
to.
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
actually
it now.
can.
These niggas
You
buy
actually can.
everything. These
No,
niggas
no,
buy
you can't.
everything that
You
we're
can't.
done with.
You gaslit me. You gaslit us.
Yeah. Wait, which one of these young players that we bought you gonna buy?
I would take Enzo.
Since you're so against it, right? You're the next up. Like we're the Walmart. We hired him first. You're the hardware store that comes right after.
Yeah, we actually hired.
Direct, bro.
Tiger Direct.
That's got Tiger Direct. Which one are you buying, bro?
We hire guys with a resume. But sometimes.
Yeah, the resume is Chelsea FC. That's the resume.
Feel them.
Or City.
2 years on the bench. 2 years on the bench. Raheem Sterling, y'all took him on loan.
No, I
You
actually set
literally take
myself up.
everything,
I didn't think we're supposed to talk about Arsenal today, okay?
Yeah.
Especially
Let's just get
no
back to
signing so
Arsenal.
far,
Let's
by
get
the
back.
way.
Let's get
Is,
back.
I don't even want to do that
It got
today.
hot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yo,
Let's get back in the
please
car.
tell
You
me the
win, bro.
Zubomendi thing happened, bro.
No, it
Did
didn't. Not even Kepa
Not yet.
happened, fam. Not even Kepa. Not even Kepa,
Bro.
my bro. Not
Bro,
even
it's
Kepa.
shocking.
Bro, what's going on, bro?
Real's trying to gazump it, bro. Imagine Real's trying.
Not
Real's
even
trying to
Kepa,
take the
man.
transfer.
Stuff.
Yo,
man.
Arf,
Bro, I saw
remember
the
when they
video.
leaked this news back in like May?
Why? No, we called
told
it.
you, man.
It was PR. It was PR after the loss. So
Can't
it
trick
worked
me.
though.
They can't trick me, bro. I need the Cronkies to make a statement like Khaldun Mubarak, man.
Ace,
Come
it's
on,
been-
you
You seen him?
You know what's crazy? It's
Yeah.
been more than a
I
month
told
since Zubomendi got announced. That here we go. Like it literally, it's been more than a month.
No, Fabrizio, he cooked it up. It's not here we go. It's here we
Oh.
go soon,
Soon.
bro.
It all
Yes,
makes
you're
sense.
so shameless.
I don't trust
Arsenal
Zubomendi
trying to
either.
get,
man.
You guys seen Arsenal trying to get Gyökeres and then say, never mind. We're going back to Sesko.
No, fam. You know what's crazy?
Bro,
Man United are
all-
beating us to all our targets.
No.
17th, whatever place
Y'all
they
need
are.
him,
Like,
Buemo. Y'all need him, Buemo.
and
bro.
Buemo,
No, we
Cunha
don't.
were all our targets. Literally all our
They
targets
weren't.
before and
None
after.
of them were our targets.
Wallahi,
I don't think anybody
they
was
were.
in for Cunha. I don't think anybody was in for
and
Cunha.
Buemo, they were on
I
for.
think
They were
United-
in.
yeah, it was
you-
just-
Buemo, yeah,
Arsenal,
but where would he play?
Arsenal was in for
Where would he
Cunha
play?
last
Striker.
two summers.
Backup. Backup or striker?
No, you,
What do you
bro,
mean backup? He would start.
Bro,
No,
he
no,
scored the
you-
most
you-
goals
you
of
can't-
anybody in that team. He would have to
Look.
start, but he can't take off.
No, stop it. He has to start. You have to give some Saka time to rest. There's enough games to go around. You see how many games niggas are playing? They'll get 30 a
Yeah.
season easily, bro.
I'll
Just
hear
get
this
him as
from Lee.
Saka's backup.
I'll hear this from Lee. I'm not hearing this from you. I'll be honest. You can't
Yeah,
talk about
Ethan.
backup. You have 40 backups.
We
they don't
taught
play.
we gave Lee the
Yeah,
blueprints.
Let's just chill.
No,
No,
we
Hunter,
don't do
we're
what you
not
do.
getting
We
a
don't do what you
striker.
do.
I'm convinced now.
We don't
There's
do what
no
you
way.
do.
We're not getting Sesko. We're not getting Gyökeres. It's not happening. It would have happened
Y'all better
already.
lock it. Y'all better
It's
lock
June.
it.
You know who I want? You know who I want? Bro, you guys are not gonna like me. Joe David, man, come to the carpet.
All right, who's number 6 on this list?
Jonathan David?
Who's number 6 on this
He's the
list?
coldest.
Havertz.
He's the coldest.
Yo,
Oh,
next.
number
Havertz.
six?
What line next?
Canadian?
What line next?
Alright, my
Havertz.
bad.
Man,
can
next.
play.
Next.
No,
man.
6 is a player that Arif didn't have and Mo didn't have.
How are we on 6? I thought we were on 5.
No, wait, what?
The 6.
We're on
no.
6.
Yeah, we're on 6.
6.
Yeah.
Who was 7 again, by the way?
It was
Kvicha.
Kievka. Kievka
Okay, sorry.
Kvaratskhelia.
Who's 6?
Yeah, I feel like that was fair. Lee had him first. I had him second. Kylian Mbappe. Arif, you said you would put him in.
I
and
said
you
I'm
didn't.
number 1. No, I told you on group chat. I said put him 1 for
You
me.
told me you didn't put it in your list.
I didn't get to
You
redo it because we had.
ass nigga.
No, I
stand
said
with
put him at
ChatGPT ass
1. I
nigga.
said put him at.
I
Why
stand
is
with
he
you, Arif.
7?
I put him
You
at
said
1.
put him 1.
No,
I told
I-
you send me the list, brother.
Wallahi, go read the WhatsApp.
cooked,
I didn't-
man.
okay,
You're
I didn't
cooked.
resend him.
You're
I told him.
cooked. You're
sim-
cooked.
Didn't you ask
You
me?
told
You
me.
said, what
What you
about
did.
Mbappe? I said, simple, put a 1. I didn't even debate it, right? No, he was 1 for me. But hold on, why is he 7?
The
Mo
list got
didn't
cooked.
have-
Mo didn't
Wait,
include
wait,
him.
wait.
Whatever. Let's
I know
skip
the
through
time
this.
out.
Let's skip
Mo
through
didn't
this
have.
one.
Oh, no.
Go through it, MJ.
No.
Go
You
through
know
it,
why
MJ.
Mo didn't
Go
have
ahead.
it. He doesn't consider him.
Mbappe
da-da-da-da. I don't
not
wanna
in
go
your
through this
top 10, Mo?
argument.
Wallahi, I am. Wallahi, I have the energy for it. Mo, you didn't have Mbappe in your top 10?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, I didn't have a center forward in my top 10 wingers. Did I answer your question?
Subhanallah.
Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
No. Let Arif ask everybody else. Ace, ask Ace.
Ace, do you have Mbappe in your top 10?
I had him second.
Lee, did you have Mbappe in your top 10?
He's first, man.
Same for me, buddy. Same for
You
me.
hear
my
me?
friend.
Okay, let me ask
Yeah.
a question. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna start with AMJ. How many games did Mbappe play left or right wing?
Don't act like you just got off Google, my nigga. You see, some of us go to the podcast like this, bro.
Just
We're not
answer the
like
question.
this every
I
second.
answered your
fam,
question.
okay?
I answered
This
your
guy
question.
goes quiet for
Answer
5
your
minutes.
question.
And he comes back with a
answered your
question.
question.
Yeah, listen.
I answered your question.
No, do me a favor. Don't go Google before you bring up a question, okay?
I'm not telling you. I'm
Keep
not.
your
My
hands
hands
up.
are here.
Keep your hands up.
How many games? How many games did Mbappe play left or right wing this season?
I can't tell me, Mo. Clearly, you know the answer.
No. Answer the question. If you don't, just say I don't know. It's
I
okay.
don't
We
know.
can move on.
There's too many games of
Lee-
football.
How could
Lee?
How could he know that? How could anyone know that?
He
I'm
went on
just asking you
transfer
a
market
question.
right
How many
now.
games?
We know Mo,
No,
man.
how could anyone know
fam.
that?
if you watched Madrid, you would know.
So
you're
telling me he's like their number 9
You don't
this whole
watch
year.
them.
You're gonna comfortably say that he's their
Yes.
number 9.
Yes.
I have no
I would say
idea.
15 games.
Literally,
I would say
yes.
15 games.
Listen, Mo.
15. That's great. Ace, how much?
Mo, ما في مشكلة. Let's move on, please. The
No, how
top
much?
five are
Ace?
way
How
more
much? How
interesting
much?
debate.
How much?
Maybe-
Ace, how much?
Maybe 8 games, 10 games.
He had 2 and 1 was from the bench.
Okay,
See,
sure.
Mo,
Can we
you know
move on
transfer
now, Mo?
market doesn't work like that.
And
but
you know what's
whatever,
crazy?
do
Hold
that.
on, hold on. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Mo?
Most of his
He's
goals
still,
come from
he's
the
still the best winger in the world. He's still the best.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? He had a shit first half of the season.
He really did.
La
it.
Liga,
He
yo,
really
La
did
Liga
it. It was
MVP, by the way.
overstated.
Did.
La
It
Liga
was overstated.
MVP.
It was overstated. His standard,
Bro.
his standard is way
Vinny-
too high.
La Liga
He was,
MVP.
for the first half of the season, he was not their best player.
Kylian
Vinny-
Mbappe's standard is
Vinny
too
does
high.
what Mbappe does in the first half
Vinny
of the
was
season.
worse. Vinny was worse.
they
I don't even
call
bring
him
up Vinny.
cold,
Don't
you
even
know?
bring up Vinny. Listen, I put Vinny 9th.
Bro,
Don't
come
even
on,
bring
man.
up Vinny.
Come on.
Yeah,
I put
yeah,
Vinny
yeah.
9th. Don't
Alright,
bring up
alright,
Vinny.
boys.
No, the Mbappe. I'm not gonna lie. I want to
Alright,
defend
fair.
Mbappe. The Mbappe hate this year has been so strange. I mean, I
He
know
started
Haaland-
cooking in the second season.
Haaland went through it last year. Haaland went
second
through it
half.
last year, but the Mbappe hate this year has been so
Bro,
off.
you scoring
it's tone deaf.
every
It's
game.
tone deaf.
Second
Tone
half
deaf.
of the
it-
season.
He still finished the year with like 45 goals. Who even does that?
No,
Who
but
even does that?
there was a
Center
lot of
forward.
silent big games. There was a lot of silent big games, especially
Nah,
all
that's
the
not true.
except one
That's
in
not true.
Classico.
Oh, no.
Yes, it was.
Mbappe,
Yes, it was.
Mbappe loses big games, but he definitely scored in that game though. Trust me, he got his. He got his in that
Bro,
game.
Barca-
No,
Can I
it's,
ask a
I
question?
can't
I'm not
name
counting
any
the
big game
Mbappe's
outside
MO.
of Classico, bro, which they lost in.
Can I ask you guys a second question?
No, I'm not
Can I
counting
ask
the
you guys
Barca
a second
games.
question?
Barca games they got cooked. Go on.
Who starts left wing, Vinny or Mbappe?
I don't get
Let's
it.
move on, Mo.
Silence is deafening. The silence is deafening.
Sure, Mo.
Thank
sure.
What do you mean? We know it's Vinny though. What are you talking about?
But we got
He
two
did
left wingers in this list.
It's all over
What
the
that
place.
mean?
I mean, they played a 2 up
They
front
both
with
start,
Mbappe
right?
and
They
Vinny.
both start.
Yeah, they do.
They both start. Right?
Yo, Mo, this
Who
list
steps
was
up
already
with
scuffed when you submitted it wrong and Arf left off people. Me and Lee are the only person that know how
Mbappe is
that.
number
how
1.
did I
There's
submit it
no
wrong?
debate about
They
that.
can't read.
How's
They
the guy
can't
submit it
read.
wrong?
Let's move on.
How did I submit it wrong?
The number 5. Now we're getting into the players where all the contention doesn't have to do with our lists. It's just actually where we place them. So number 5 is a player who Mo had second. That can't be right. I had him 9th. Lee had him 8th, and Arf had him 5th. Rafinha.
Yeah, come on, guys.
You guys didn't think Rafinha was cooking?
Yeah, I had him,
thought
but
he
like
was.
I
He
had,
was cooking.
I thought I had him at 4.
I thought it was cooking.
I'm the
I had
one
him
that had him the
at five,
highest.
Would you have
I
him
can't
at?
believe I
Mo?
had him 9th.
He wouldn't be top 5 if I wasn't there.
What did Mo have him at?
I'm second. He's the second
Your
best player of the
list is
season.
chopped, wallah. Your list is so chopped for him.
Second
you
is
guys
crazy
serious?
though.
Us
Second
three
is
were all
crazy.
close,
Bro,
and
I'm
you're
glad
just
I put him
like-
down. I'm glad I
You
put him
were.
lower. Second is
What?
crazy.
No, Mo, do me fair. Never
how's it
like be
crazy?
part of Ballon
No,
d'Or
second-
voting or anything, bro. Like, damn.
Second is alright. Second is alright.
No, second is too high.
Bro, Rafinha saved Barcelona so much this season.
That's cool.
Good, he
There's
played well.
other
Would you
So
say-
players.
much.
No, Mo. Would you say he was their best winger this
He's
season?
yes, I think he
No
was.
way,
He's won them
man.
games.
No way.
He's
no
won them
way.
games,
Bro.
He's won them
No,
so
he
many
did.
games.
Mo's right. He won them games.
He's
but,
won
like,
them so many games.
He's
Of
won.
course,
Do
but-
you know where those goals are coming from? Another guy.
No, it's
Every
calm. I had him. Okay, and I had them
wait,
back to
wait,
back.
don't-
I had them back. I'm
Okay.
a spoiler. I
Shake,
don't give a
buddy.
fuck. You want to throw me out like that? I had them back to back. Like,
All right.
That's
You
cool.
want to shake,
but
buddy?
I don't know. Y'all told me who's the best wingers. Now who's accomplished the most this year? Or who's done what? Like I'm going based on
he was
who I'm
killing it.
taking in the order. If I had the
We
opportunity
gotta
to
do a
decide
reading
these
comprehension
10, I'm
class
going
one
based
time,
off
man.
these
Oh,
guys.
bro, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
It's bad.
Y'all said 2024, 25 freaking best wingers. I'm giving you who I'm taking, like 1 to 10.
24.
First of all, don't say that. You put Copam on your list. Yeah,
Yes.
you put Foden. Don't
Yes.
talk. I want to hear from you. You're the last I want to talk to, bro.
Okay, I'll be
You're the
honest.
last I want to talk to.
I stand with you, MJ. I stand with you.
No, but the fact that Rafinha's okay, I don't know. I'm scared where this is heading now. But go
Okay,
ahead.
what's the argument as to why you guys had them sixth? Lee, you had them sixth.
I thought I had him higher. I'm
Ace,
not gonna
where
lie.
do
I
you have
thought
Six or
I'm at
seven.
4.
Bro, I
I
had
just
him
thought
very low.
bro, it had nothing to do with Rafinha. I just thought the others were better than him. That's all.
I think-
I don't agree. This whole
No,
year he's been in the mix.
Rafinha's class though. Rafinha's class though, 100%, bro.
He's
He's
class?
in my top 10 wingers
Okay.
of the world. He's definitely class for sure.
Wait, question. You know how Barca are trying to sign Nico Williams now? Where
Yeah.
does Rafinha fit into that?
still
Rafinha's
starts.
better than him, way better than him.
He
No,
still
no,
starts.
no. I
Nico-
100% I agree.
Nico's coming off the
Nico, I
bench.
can't believe he was in the short
Nico-
list, bro. I erased his name so quick.
I don't think he's
No, but
coming
he's balling
to
for Spain
start on the
again, bro.
bench, man. I think Rafinha might play 10.
What?
Play
10?
10.
I mean,
Yeah.
for Brazil,
Absolutely
he
not.
did do that a little bit. Like he's kind of been like
He
their
it
number
was
9
terrible.
someone.
Striker.
No,
He's
he's
been
been
striker
terrible.
for anything. Why would you put him at the 10?
Because you have Lewandowski. Because Nico Williams plays left wing.
Husky's done, bro. He's
Yeah,
done.
but they're moving past
He's not had a
Lewandowski.
good year though.
They're starting Fermin Lopez at striker sometimes, bro. Like they're moving past him.
I see
Yo,
Nico
Lewandowski-
coming off the bench. Super sub. Super
Wait,
sub.
does anybody here
Rodrigo
like
Raul.
Nico Williams? Or is this just marketing?
I don't.
I have
don't.
mixed
I've
feelings
always
about
thought
it.
he was terrible.
No, I
always
don't
thought
think
he
he's
was
terrible. I
His
just
PR is crazy.
I'll tell you why.
Black
Ace.
Martinelli. He's Black
Doku's better.
Martinelli.
Doku's better than him.
No, that's
He's
my
Black
thing.
Martinelli.
Exactly. No,
Why
I
are you
think
comparing
we
black
already
players?
have
Why
that.
are you putting black
I
against
want an
black?
improvement. I want to
Martinelli's
upgrade.
not black.
I don't want
I'm
the
gonna be
same
honest with
thing.
you.
No, if he were to come to Arsenal, that's why I
So who's not
didn't
black,
have
Doku?
I feel a way about things.
Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli's
Doku
way
and-
better than him.
and
Martinelli's way
Williams.
Yeah,
better.
I agree.
But
I
that's
agree.
who he is though. That's the track that he's on though.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Trossard
And
better
Arteta will run
than
him.
Nico Williams?
Nah,
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know, man.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Wait. You think? Wait. Who do you think is better, Mo? I can't even tell by your answer.
Nico.
Oh, you think Nico is better than Trossard? I don't
he's
know,
better.
bro.
Nico's
bro.
better than Trossard.
Bro, this
That's
is the guy
close.
who-
Bro, I'll be honest
Yo,
with
you
you.
only hear
No,
his name
As a
international
winger,
break.
as a
close,
winger,
bro.
yes, Nico's better. Nico's better.
Nah.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I used to be on the Trossard wave, like gave him some
He's a
more burn,
dickhead.
but every
Trossard is a
time
dickhead.
he got a chance, every time Trossard got a chance, I go, bro,
Trossard
why is
can't
that
move,
not
bro.
there?
Trossard's the killer, man.
No,
No,
but
he's a dickhead.
he's reaching Unk status. Like he cannot move. He
Trossard,
cannot move
bro,
for 90 minutes.
Trossard's the white Origi, bro. That's what he is.
He does not. He doesn't watch no film, nothing. He doesn't know. He has zero football IQ.
Trossard's
He
all
goes out there
passion.
and plays, bro.
He's all passion. He
Straight
doesn't have
passion
the,
merchant.
Yeah.
Passion merchant.
No, but Nico nice though.
He's the
Nico
white
nice.
Origi, bro.
No, but be honest. I think I said this years ago. Trossard's one player you never want to buck like 7v7 on a pitch, just randomly going with your homies, because he'll cook everybody, just doing retarded stuff.
That's just true.
He-
That's true.
He's
Bro,
cold.
he'll
but
just chop. Yeah.
he's an idiot. He's an idiot though.
Speaking of chop, our fourth player is Ousmane Dembele.
That's cold.
Arf had him 8th.
Oh.
Mo had him 1st. Me and Lee both
damn
had him
right.
6th.
This for me is recency
Arf
bias.
8th.
We
8th
didn't
You had
have
him first?
we didn't have this conversation
Had him
like 2
first.
months,
I
2
had
3
him
months
first.
ago.
Yeah, your smirk is
course.
saying that was
You
a
had
passion,
him
course.
first.
I had him
that was a
first,
passion pick.
and I'll stand on that.
First, bro, he's
I'll
not better
stand
than
on that.
Kavicha. He's not better than Kavicha. Impossible.
I think he was better for PSG than Kavicha this season.
Nah.
No, I agree on that. I
think
agree
he's
on that,
the
Mo.
more important
I don't
player.
think
I
so.
agree on
I don't
that.
think so.
I
That's-
100% think he's
That Mo,
so
I agree with
vital
that
for them.
Mo.
Yeah, that's a good take, but that's not why he should be
And
number one
I
for
think,
you.
I think
Number one,
I'll tell you
bro?
why he's number one. I think he's been so vital to that PSG team, and they did literally everything. He surprised me. That's really what a part of it was. I didn't
No,
have.
he
If you
surprised
asked me at the beginning of the
himself,
season, no. If you asked me at the beginning of the season, Dembele would never have been in my top 10. If you asked me in the beginning of the season, where would you have him? Like I'd have most of these players in the top 10.
Criticize the move. We said that was a terrible move.
Right, bro? He surprised me, and to pull off what he did, and he gave you everything. He gave you the creativity that we like from him, where he's mixing up players. Right, he's doing on left and right wing. He's getting you the GAs. He's pressing like a madman for your team. He won everything he could win. Why is he not the best? He
Best
literally had
is-
the best season you could have as a winger.
You move me, Mo. Let me move him
no.
up. Let me move him up. on my
Thank
list.
you.
Not like
Thank
that
you.
though.
See, yeah,
Number one,
I'm a man.
Lee?
I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a
Number
man.
one?
I'll admit when I'm wrong, bro. I'm a man.
Bro,
Over the guy
he
we
forced himself
strived
back-
and
he
excited,
forced
like
himself back
talked
to the
about for
French
the last
starting
couple
lineup, bro.
months, bro. The whole
Switch
year.
him and Mbappe for me. Switch him and Mbappe for me.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
so you're literally gonna put him
Thank
over
you.
Lamine.
Wait.
No, no,
I don't
no.
want to spoil, but damn, like, my
don't mention
nigga,
that.
hello?
Hold up.
I'm not willing to do that.
Arf, question 2025. Right now, you're starting a team next season. I'm not gonna tell you who's on the team. Who would you rather have, Dembele or Mbappe?
I don't trust Dembele whatsoever. Not with my life on stake, bro. No, I don't trust
still
any
thinking
business
about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Dembele.
I'm still
The
thinking
heck?
about it.
Dembele?
Mo, who you taking? Mo, who you taking?
fam.
Wait, no. So wait.
No disrespect,
is it-
my
is it
nigga. I
for
don't trust
wing?
his
Like,
body,
what's
fam. I
going
don't
on?
trust his legs.
Wing.
For wing?
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'd still take Mbappe, but like that's
talking about this year.
that's
We're
if
talking
we're
about this
building
year.
for the future. If you're telling me just who do I take this year, I'm taking the Dembele. Dembele had a better year.
By the way, he's injured now again.
That's all I'm saying. I think Dembele had a better year than Mbappe comfortably.
Nigga sips that
But if you're
bubble.
telling me
Yeah,
who am I gonna
yeah.
build for a team,
Yeah, we're not sponsored, Robin, bro. Chill. Cover
my
that.
fault, my
Yo.
fault.
Interesting.
Cover that, bro.
Okay.
Cover that.
MJ Lee.
This third place, I think, is gonna make people mad. A name that was we haven't mentioned the whole episode. Mo had him 7th. I had him 5th. The biggest surprise is Lee had him 3rd. Arif had him second. Bukayo Saka.
Come on, fam.
Come on. Me and Arf know ball.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah,
ball.
shake on it, broski. Shake on
The
it.
one thing you could say about me,
We know
Stop it,
ball.
Azim.
I'm very fair about
Football
it.
was
I had him
lucky.
fifth.
Yo,
Wallah.
Liverpool were lucky he got hurt, bro.
They
Let's be
lucky.
honest.
They were
Very
super
lucky.
lucky. Super
Very
lucky.
lucky. Miskin,
lucky.
Allah. Nah,
yeah.
that's
This is
football. Premier
crazy.
League. Fam.
Let me tell you something. Let me go first.
Go ahead.
AMJ. Let me go first. September 2024, I flew to Manchester and I watched Starboy.
Brother, we're in
person.
June. We're in June 2025.
Let me finish my sentence, nigga. Don't interrupt me. I flew to Manchester and I watched Starboy and I came back the next week on 11/11 and I told you all three of you, Bukayo Saka improved. He's improved. I started the Bukayo Saka. I started the. He played the game. I started the Bukayo Saka propaganda. Then around November, December, before he got hurt, all the pundits on TV, Bukayo Saka on a different level. He's on a different. He's a monster. He is a monster. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. He was hurt. I feel so bad that
In March, April?
the only part I feel bad for is that he's on Arsenal. That's the only thing I feel bad about. Because he would have got his proper shine on any other club. Like, he would have got the praise he deserves. And I'm not saying that it's because, people love Arsenal, or the case may be. But Arsenal hasn't achieved anything. But let me tell you something, though. The day Arsenal does win something, the way he's going to get his flowers is going to be, we're never going to see something like that.
Yeah,
we're never going to see,
100%.
we're never going to see a player get praised like that. Especially him being English, too. Yeah, we're never going to see something like that. But he's top 3 wingers in the world. Easy.
What does that have to do with the season? though?
Wait.
What does that have to do with the season? though?
Mo, 1 second.
What do you mean? He's a different level this season.
hold on.
He
He's
was
been
still
Arsenal's
great.
best
He was
player.
still world class this season, even with the injury.
He's been Arsenal's best player this season.
100%.
Even before the injury,
Best
you know
winger-
his numbers like
100%.
were like
I'm not putting
a
him
joke a
third,
lot.
though. I'm not putting him third, bro. There's too much.
You put him top 3
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Nah, Arif, I understand.
for this season.
Because he didn't make his own list.
Yeah.
Over. Okay,
I never
guys, be
went
honest
based
for
off
real.
accolades, bro. I'm
Lee,
going based
I'm gonna
off
expose you.
ability,
Read out your list.
performances,
Lee,
like
no,
Hold
what
on,
they
you had
bring to the
Mbappe, you had
team, bro.
Mbappe one.
No,
You had
but that's
Mbappe one.
obviously.
No, Lee had Mbappe one. We mentioned his two,
Wait.
and Saka was third.
Lee.
You had Saka above Salah. That's what I'm hearing from this, and I know AMJ having him second has Saka above Salah.
No,
too.
he didn't. No,
I didn't.
disgusting.
Mo,
No, I
stop
didn't.
mentioning
Dembele at
names.
one.
We
I
haven't
want
got
to
to
hear
it
it
yet,
from you.
please.
My bad.
Mo, we haven't got.
It's disgusting.
I'll say this about Lee. Mo, you know when you meet somebody that you've heard bad things about, but when you meet him in person, you're like, yeah, he's actually kind of cool. That's Lee. He goes to watch him, but he's like, yo, he's alright, bro.
He was cold, bro. I don't know, man. Saka's cold.
No.
bro.
He
Saka
moves
is
you if you watch him. Trust me.
Bro,
When you
he's a
watch him,
different-
he moves you. Yeah.
It's clear he went to a different level this year. It's clear.
Oh yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah,
doing
but
whatever
these,
he wants.
Yo,
better
Arf,
players.
Arf, have you clocked the way people talk about Odegaard?
Yeah.
Have you seen the way they talk about him?
Yeah,
Bro,
they changed.
Mo's not even tapped into AFTV, bro. The biggest expose happened this year between the Arsenal fans. They exposed Martin Odegaard and they apologized to Bukayo Saka. It was him the whole time. It was him the whole time, bro.
First off, I'm gonna say this
bro.
flat out.
me,
Yo,
it's
this
still Gabriel
Odegaard
Jesus,
shit
but
is
whatever.
way too extreme now. It's gone
It's
the
not
other way.
extreme.
It's
No,
gone the
it's not
other
extreme.
way.
No,
It's not
it's
extreme.
gone
well
the other
deserved.
way.
As the number one member of his
Well
fan
deserved.
club.
Trust me.
It's
No.
Trust me.
There was- no, there was-
They
it's
found
perfectly
out
fair.
Bukayo Saka was him. They found out Bukayo Saka
I'm not
was the
I'm
one,
not
bro.
disagreeing, but all that I'm saying there was too much praise before. He's KDB level and all that. Now it's he shouldn't even start for us.
He shouldn't.
That's too much.
I'm not going that far.
Bro,
I'm
he's not.
not
The
me.
company's too
extreme.
Not me.
I am.
That's
I am.
crazy to me.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Captain, come on, man. Mo, come on, man.
I can say
you
he shouldn't be
Saka. I love
captain,
Saka.
bro.
Looks like-
But yeah.
I told you guys he shouldn't be captain, but the amount of criticism he's getting now is too far.
It's
He's
not.
like, let's be a little bit more central. Let's be a little bit more central.
I was watching
Just be a little
Norway's
central.
celebrations after their win. I forgot against who. His got a little bit more masculine. So we're progressing. We're progressing.
He grew the goatee, man. He thought he got
Yeah.
powers.
Wait.
Progressive.
So
Yeah, he's a young guy.
You're against the soccer stuff. You're against the soccer stuff.
No, I think okay. Look, my thing is this: season injuries
where did Mo
affect the
have him?
season.
Where did Mo
I had him
have him?
seventh. I had him seventh. Injuries affect the season, and I think there was 6 best wingers, right, this season than him. Point blank period.
I can understand that, Mo. I can understand.
I think that's all it is. I'm not
what
saying
you have.
Saka's
I'm not gonna
bad.
lie.
I'm not
Olise
saying this.
over Saka is probably the most craziest thing we said.
Olise
today.
had a better season than him this season.
I don't-
like
no,
that's not
no,
crazy.
you can't do that.
Olise played consistently throughout the whole
Case,
year
where'd
and
you
he
have
was
him?
the
Where'd
best
you have
player.
him?
Yo, what did
You
he
might
do in
have
the
to pass
Champions
on
League,
that.
Mo? What did Elise do in the Champions League?
Olise?
Yeah.
What he made? What he lost to? Who did he lose to? Barcelona?
Yep. Wait, was it
Okay,
Barca? I don't even know. I don't
no.
care.
So that was
So?
my rationale.
Okay, what did Soccer do this season?
Huh? Champions
cares?
League? You don't
Who
remember?
cares?
Crazy.
Scoring every
It's
round?
not the comparison.
Almost
to
every
them.
game?
And then okay, and then they got to PSG and
Won the
didn't do
double
shit.
goal.
Yeah, and lost to the team.
And then against Madrid, who really
Shout out
cooked?
Eric Dyer.
He scored, you know
top
that.
10, top
Shout
10.
out Eric
Yeah,
Dyer.
in the second
bro.
leg.
Yeah, hold on, AMJ, you know ball, bro. I'm sure.
He scored in the second leg. I'm
Eric
pretty sure.
Dyer,
Olise
man,
scored
yeah.
that too.
We knew that.
I don't even think he
Yeah.
played in the first one.
Three at the back,
How about
bro.
Soccer, he did play.
He didn't play in the
Yeah,
first leg.
That's
He
why we
didn't play in the
fixed
first
Man
leg.
United. That's why we fixed Man United together.
Come on, man.
Trossard, Marino, Martinelli. But we move. Now let's go to not our second pick, our second and first pick, because they were tied actually.
Oh, no way.
Yes. So
All right, let's go.
I want to talk about Mohamed Salah first, our joint first top pick. Arif had him first. Lee had him second. I had him third. Mo had him fifth.
What?
Yo, you're actually I can't listen to you no more. Yeah, like,
No.
yeah.
He has no room for
Wallahi, let him.
criticism.
I want to hear from him. Wallahi,
You know
let him
he's gonna win the
myself.
Ballon d'Or, right? You know he's gonna win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
I hope
don't
so.
know.
I don't think so.
Honestly, I'll be
I don't
honest.
think
I don't
so.
see it.
He is.
The
don't see
PR is
it.
not working his way though.
don't
We
see it. I don't
think
see
he
it.
should win it, but wait, Mo, why?
Okay,
why?
go ahead.
By the way, Lee,
Wallahi,
did you
I need
see
to hear
his new picture on Instagram?
I thought you.
I can't follow that guy, bro.
Shirtless, walking on the beach.
Yeah, he's
short
moving
shorts.
too much, man. Do too much. Do
No,
too
no.
much.
Pause.
Too much.
It's-
Fully shaved body, wallah. Stuff.
I didn't see that part.
Bro,
I didn't
no,
zoom in.
Bro, I'm like, yo. Bro, you
Wait,
don't
no,
have to
what are you
zoom in,
What are
fam.
you doing?
I ain't gonna lie. No, Ace, you're
No,
right.
people
He's
talking
been
about on
moving.
Twitter.
AMJ, that was
He's been-
crazy.
People were, ta-
No,
people were
that's
talking
crazy.
about it on Twitter, man.
But no, he's been moving mad. He's been moving mad. It's a
Bro,
little.
What do you mean he's been moving mad? He's been moving mad. What are you talking about?
He is. But no, it
Yeah,
doesn't make
was Mo
sense for a
justified
guy
then?
from North Africa, though, man. Damn, like niggas don't do that there, bro. Like I'm
I don't know, fam. I don't know.
gonna have to talk to my
Yo,
boy
hold on.
Omar a lot. We're gonna have to
But
fix a couple people.
he's the coldest. He's the coldest. I think
Yeah, Mo
if
doesn't
you
know
watch
what
a
to say.
90 of him, you might like him more.
I don't want to
feel
see
like-
this.
No. Wallahi. Ace, hold on. Before anybody says anything, read out Mo's top 5. I have to hear this, bro. Read it out.
order,
We're already
yeah.
here.
Yo,
We're
bro,
already
his
here.
top 5 stinks. So, Mo's top 5. First was Dembele. Second was Rafinha. Third was Lamine. Fourth was Elise. Fifth was Salah.
Elise over Salah. Elise over Salah. Elise
I
over Mo
Saka.
Salah.
said it. I think. Yeah, of course, it's over soccer.
Okay, go over.
Olise versus
over
Mo
Salah.
Salah.
No, not say Salah. I distracted you.
Elise over
don't-
Salah is
yeah.
mental.
It's mental.
The other
I
three
think you guys are
names.
I think you guys are disrespecting Elise. I think that's
we're
really
not.
what it is. I think
You're
that's
giving
what
him
it
too
is.
much
You're
respect.
expecting Salah.
You're getting caught up in the marketing, the
I think
rude
you guys
boy
are
marketing,
disrespecting. You guys are
the
disrespecting
low riding
Elise.
track fans.
I think you guys are disrespecting Elise point blank period. We're not gonna agree on that because clearly you guys don't rate him. I'm not gonna convince you to rate him. You guys don't watch him.
He
point blank
ducked,
period. You've seen
ducked.
It's not duck, it's a fact. You guys don't watch him.
the
Talk
Premier
about Mo
League
Salah.
this
Talk
year,
about Mo
man.
Salah. Talk about Mo
I'll
Salah.
talk about
He's
Salah.
best player in the Prem.
I think
Best player in the Prem.
I think the first half of the season he was phenomenal.
No, he was
I think
phenomenal the whole
he was
year.
on track.
The
He was
whole
on
year,
track.
brother.
No, he wasn't. Because FA Cup, he crashed out. He didn't do shit.
an old
Champions League, he
narrative. That's an
crashed
old
out. He didn't do
narrative. I
shit.
used to use
That's
that.
not
I
an
just
old
told you,
narrative.
I just
Second
told
half
you
of the
Elise
season.
did the same thing in Champions League.
At least he was
And
still
you-
no. At least he was still there for his team. At least
Do
he
you
still
want to
played,
know?
he played decent.
You want to guess who has more GA in Champions League? Do you want me
I don't give a shit about GA. Like I
passes
haven't
him in
ever
every
brought up
metric.
GA in any of this. I haven't brought up GA point blank period.
So
when,
what's your metric?
and any of these
How are you
10
measuring
players,
this?
when I have
How are you measuring me?
who as a winger, I want you to be attack your man, be creative, and I like
Mo does that.
prefer-
Mo does that. Mo
Right?
does
What are you
that. Mo
talking
does
about?
that.
I have to
And
bring up
that's why
Hunter.
he's
No,
fit for me.
Cook's guy.
I have to
He's
bring
fit
up.
for me.
I have to bring up a comment from Hunter. I know Salah
on.
didn't break records to be compared to Elise. No, is that what Mo
Wallahi.
Salah has to do?
Bro, come
like,
on.
does he have to break the
Wallahi.
Premier League record
He almost
again
broke
for
He
you?
almost broke the assist record.
If that's the
Brother,
case, if
mad.
we're doing GA, right? We're doing GA, right?
We're not
GA,
doing
right?
GA. It's
Every
just a
single one of you
fact.
guys. No, that's what we're doing because that's what you guys are bringing up. You guys
No,
bring
you're
golden
not
assists. That's the
gonna
records
bring
you're
up
talking
Elise
about.
and argue
The
this
record
a
you're
lot.
talking about is golden
Don't do
assists.
this,
I'm not
Mo.
gonna talk about Elise. Then Rafinha should be tied for first for you guys. We're gonna
Don't
do
do
GA.
this, Mo.
Rafinha should be tied first.
That's a
No, no,
better
no,
argument than
Mo,
Elise,
Mo.
though. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
No, you should.
We can accept that. If you accept that, Mo Salah should have been higher for you. How about that?
No, but you had him at
I
five.
don't have him higher than Olise.
all right,
But if
so
you
we don't
want,
accept it.
put him fourth. I don't care.
He
No,
had
put
him at
fourth. Whatever.
5 is crazy.
Yes.
Hello?
Dembele,
No.
Rafinha, Yamal. Are you guys disagreeing with that so far? You guys
Yes.
disagreeing with those three?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
You lost me. If you
Even
guys, you
Mbappe
guys
should
already
be there,
lost
but
me.
whatever.
All right.
He's not a winger this year. But why are you even talking? You don't even know where they play.
Listen.
You get
That's
your
crazy.
get out of here, bro.
I don't
Let's
even think Alicia's name would be her
the
today.
last
but-
player, because there's something very, very interesting here. So the other joint first was Lamine Yamal. Arif had him third. Ace had him first. Mo had him third. Lee had him fourth.
Oh,
Lee, you
damn.
have to come to the stand. Lee, you have to
How?
come to the stand.
How?
I don't like that.
How?
I don't like that. I don't like
Huh?
that. I don't like
Wait,
that.
wait, what's
How?
Lee? What was Lee top for then?
You said. So you had.
Wait,
He had Mbappe,
Mbappe?
Salah, Saka, Yamal. Actually, that's not that crazy.
That's not bad. That's not that bad. That's actually not
Oh,
that
not
bad.
crazy
Yeah.
at all.
That's not that
But
bad.
Lamine.
But I love Lamine, bro. I love Lamine. He's probably, I mean, he's what, 6, 7, 8 months away from. I mean, people are calling him the best player in the world, which I don't disagree that that's like it's too early to say, or he has to do this for years. Like to me, that doesn't qualify. Like if you're the best, you're the best. But
Is he the best though? That's the question. Is
I
he
don't
the
know.
best?
I don't know. I don't really know yet. But the fact that I'm even considering it is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid that I'm considering it. Like that says a lot about him.
I don't know.
I mean,
for
that
me,
go ahead.
no. For me, it's just difficult to comprehend, man. Like it's hard for me to accept him there. I'm like, yo, you got to pay your dues. You have to do this. You have to do
You
that.
don't
But in
have to.
reality, you don't have to, man.
Nah,
if
you
you're
don't have
cold,
to.
you're cold. Like
You know
I
what's
think,
funny?
no.
You know what's funny?
I
is
think you do,
Mbappe-
bro.
No,
Why?
you don't.
Why?
You
Why
don't.
do you
No,
do-
no.
Why?
To be the
Why?
best, to be the best in the world, you have to have some kind of history. Like you can't just say you're the best in the world and
He
then like
does.
be good for 6 months and then disappear.
He did it
He won the
Trump.
Euros. He won the Euros.
No, I'm not talking about Yamal. I'm talking about just to be considered the best in the world. Like you need to have some kind of longevity to a degree.
Bro,
You can't
he's
just be a
been
one
cold
season
throughout
wonder.
the season.
That doesn't,
he's
that
been
argument,
cold,
no,
but
no. With all due
for 2
respect, Mo, that
seasons.
argument doesn't work with you because you disrespect the
Yeah.
Saka and a lot of other guys. You were
Come
saying
on.
like.
Saka. I said he was seventh, the top 10 for this
No,
season.
but
We're
you
talking
just
about this
said they
season.
have for like the entirety, like they're supposed to have some background. Did you not just say that?
We're talking about top 10 wingers of this season.
Yeah, and you said they should have some background
This
behind.
list, exactly. So it's 2024 to 2012, basically from August until end of May. That's how this list works.
Okay.
Saka was a seventh
That's my
between
name like
August
that.
and
That's
end
my
of
name
May.
like that.
No, because
yeah.
when
So
you
then
talk
the
about
Your whole
longevity,
argument with
we're talking about this
Lamine
season.
is canceled right now. Then, like literally everything you just said about Lamine.
I said longevity. No, Lee said the best players in the world. It doesn't matter if you're the best. You're the best. And I said to be the best in the world, you have to have longevity. I didn't say Saka is not one of the best wingers in the world. That never came out of my mouth.
No, wait,
I just said
Mo,
this
I
season
understand
he's
that.
seventh.
Understand that.
That's all I said. That's all I'm saying.
Let's put
I'll
a
take
pin on that for now. Why do you need longevity? Why? Who made those rules?
Nobody made those rules, but like if you're gonna be considered the best, like people show up one season, they disappear one season. How many players have we seen have a ball out year and the next season five goals assists?
No,
or
but
like
Mo,
1 goal
he,
assist or whatever.
he
Just
cooks
ass.
every
No, don't
player
bring
he
up GA,
plays
bro.
against.
But I'm not
Every
talking
player
about
he plays
Yamal. I'm
against.
just saying the combos. Like Yamal's been doing this for 2 seasons now, though. I'm not talking about Yamal.
No, but then this brings up what I brought up at the beginning of the podcast. We somewhat
brother.
disrespect guys of like who are doing really good right now who did something before because you're gonna
This is
base
very
off
simple.
what's happened in the past.
You're-
Like that's
you're
not
This is very
fair.
simple. Mo, who's the best player in the
We're talking
world?
about 2 different things.
Mo, who's the best player in the world? This is very simple.
The best player in the world right now? I'll be honest. I don't have an answer. Wallah, I don't have an answer.
Best
I'll be
player
real.
in the
The
world?
reason is this: if
I'm
you
sorry,
asked
I
me,
don't
if you
even
asked
know
me
what to
like
say.
no, because if you asked me 3 or 4 years ago, I would have said Messi or Ronaldo. Right? That would have been one of the options. Those are the top 2. Now they're not. They're not the best
You
anymore.
wouldn't have said
Like, I
Ronaldo.
don't think
nigga.
anybody.
You wouldn't have said Ronaldo.
I'm with
nigga.
Mo.
I would have said
No, I'm
Messi.
with
I would have
Mo.
said Messi, but
I'm
I
with
would
Mo.
have said Ronaldo second. But like now that they've kind of like they've
Mbappe's
kind
the
of
best player in the
aged
world.
out.
What are you talking about?
Mbappe had a Mbappe. You know, it's fair. I wouldn't be mad at saying Mbappe. I'm not mad at it. If somebody said Salah too, I'm not mad at it. Like
It's
I'm
up
not
for
mad
grabs,
at
to be
like
honest.
players, like certain players, like being considered the best in the world. I don't have anybody I'm saying right now is the best player in the world. That's all. I mean, like, I'm not mad at
Me,
it.
Mo?
Bro, my Barca friends, they're getting to me, man. I think it is. I don't want to say it, but it is.
AMJ?
Like I'm leaning more
Best player in the
towards
world?
I got
Salah, Mbappe. It has
For
to
me,
be Yamal.
it's a 1A, 1B situation between Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. Still going. Come on, man.
Come on.
That is nasty.
AMJ, that's how you. That's how you don't
That is
disrespect the
nasty.
establishment.
They're lucky he
That's
got
how you
hurt.
do it.
They're lucky he
They're
got
lucky,
hurt.
bro.
When he was on that run,
Lucky, bro.
they're lucky, man.
I'm gonna
No,
lie.
their standards are crazy though. They both scored how many goals this year? It's actually it's
Wait,
creepy.
Lee, question. Do you think Haaland will ever be considered the best player in the world unanimously?
Nah.
Just
Nah.
never, right?
No, he could. Strikers
But
do get that.
I respect people that call him the best player in the world because that's the way they view football, which I'm not mad at them. Like I get it. Like I
he's
know.
missing
He can't be.
test.
He can't be.
Like you
missing the eye
seen
test.
Why can't he
what's his
be?
name?
Why not?
You know
There's
who
no
always calls
Ronaldo,
him
Messi.
You know who always you know who always calls him the
F
best
that.
is Shearer, or what's his name?
Goal scorers.
Yeah, Shearer. Like they always call like Haaland the best, but I get why they're calling him the best. Like I know like from their
He
point of
scores
view.
a ridiculous amount of goals.
No, but
I get it.
Hunter said it perfectly. Like, there's no clear best player right now. Why can't Haaland be it? There's no Ronaldo or Messi anymore. Does not exist.
No,
I mean,
but
they're still there.
it
in
can't
my
be
opinion,
just
but-
because
AJ, you know what it is?
Not the
It's
way
the
I
eye
look at
test,
football.
bro. It's the eye test.
aesthetics don't
Like
match.
he
bro.
doesn't do like his is like the last touch. That's his game.
shows up to
He'll
work.
get your last touch in the back of the net.
Shout out to him,
But
though.
there's
Yeah,
so
he
much
shows up to
more
work.
around that he doesn't. He does. That's why. But like I don't know. It's an eye test.
No,
It's
hard to- it's hard to grade him.
No, was
Yeah, it's hard to
striker
grade.
ever considered the best in recent memory in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. When we were
Benzema?
younger, it was always a striker. It was always
Benzema was the best
Don't ever
player in
say
the
that
world.
nigga
Come
name.
on,
Bro.
Benzema.
Don't ever say that nigga.
Kareem,
Yeah, don't
the
say that
dream
nigga's name, bro.
Benzema.
Don't say that. Yo, end the
Benzema
pod.
was
End the
better
pod.
than
End the
KDB.
pod. End the pod.
Benzema was better than
End the pod.
KDB?
Panenka.
End the pod, bro.
Was
ahead.
Benzema
End
ever
the pod,
better than
bro.
KDB? As the best player in the
End the
world?
I mean,
pod. End the
Mbappe too.
pod.
You guys just said Mbappe, so like that's.
You know,
another forward. Mo said he's a striker.
Hold
Mo
on.
said he's a striker, right?
No. Why did you say
Mo-
that? Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Thierry Henry, you want to say he's a forward or winger? What do you want to do there, Mo?
No. Why is AMJ the one talking about Mbappe's the best striker?
Mbappe's not a winger or forward.
Unprompted.
What's Thierry Henry, Mo?
Unprompted.
What's
He
Thierry
said
Henry?
I
Mo.
mentioned unprompted.
Go Google.
Unprompted. AMJ said he's a striker.
Yo,
and put-
Lee, go
Nah.
Google
You're not wrong, but he might
Henry.
have got you right now.
Henry,
Mo,
Champions
you're
League
not
run,
wrong,
what
but I
position
think
he played?
Arv got you. I think Arv got you.
How
right
does
now.
Google
Google
it?
Champions League
How
run,
do you
what
get me?
position he
Answer
played
his
at. But
question,
we could,
answer his
he's still the
question.
best left
Answer
winger in the
Arv,
world, no?
ask your question again.
Thierry
Arv, ask
Henry
your
and
question
Mbappe,
again.
what position? Where's Thierry Henry? Is he a winger or forward?
Thierry was like a
Striker.
He was in the middle. He was more of a
He was-
striker
he
for
was
Arsenal.
first-
He was a
first-
striker for Arsenal. He was a striker for Arsenal, flat out. And then he became a winger. For most of his Arsenal career, he was a striker, and then he was a winger in Barca.
Started at left
No,
wing
he
for
was-
Arsenal, invincible. 2020.
Let me tell you something.
Bro, first of all, it was him and Bergkamp up top.
No, let me tell you something.
And then they would do the with what's his face playing on the right wing sometimes, but he'd always be like the striker coming off like that.
Let me tell you something.
Robert Perez.
The,
What do you
when
mean,
he was
what's his
talking
name?
about
Yeah,
Robert
that's the guy's
Perez.
name.
when Mo was talking about a player having an unbelievable season for 1 year and then falling off the face of the earth the next year, he was talking about Benzema, nigga. Don't let that go over your head,
Let's
nigga.
get out of here.
He's talking about Benzema,
Yeah,
nigga.
you
Man
dropped
City.
that. Let's get out of
Don't
here.
let
Missed
that follow-
two
don't let that
penalties
go over your
before
head,
that.
nigga. Mo.
Everything in the moment, on the line. He said
Don't let that-
Panenka,
don't let
Man
that go over
City.
his head, bro.
I didn't mention no names. I didn't mention no
Remontada.
names, dog.
He's talking about
Crazy,
Benzema,
man.
bro. But no, when we were younger
that's-
though, all the strikers were the best players in the world. Y'all remember that?
Boys, I
Henry
think
was a striker back in the day too, bro. We put him a striker in our 4-4-3-3.
No, I'll see. It's I can't wait.
When we did a
outside of-
4-3-3 all-time prem, we put him striker.
No, but
Boys,
outside of Henry, I can't
boys.
think of anybody
Yeah.
else. So
Yeah.
boys, we're getting to uncharted realms. I think the one thing we learned this episode is to take these lists seriously next time. There's
I did.
gonna
I
be
took it
no,
That's just consistent.
there's gonna be
Yeah.
no do-overs, nothing. And as the
Marco Lisa better than Mo
adjudicator,
Salah.
I won't allow any
This
talk
season,
back next time.
I think so.
we're definitely gonna get the guys on Discord to be included next time. So make sure you guys
100%,
join
man.
Discord.
The lists
We're
are too
definitely-
skewed.
Yeah,
The lists
we
are
ha-
too skewed
we're
right
gonna
now.
do
We need
another
help.
time.
We
Yeah,
need help.
Facts. But other than that, guys, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button before you go. That helps us so much, y'all. Appreciate you guys, man. The numbers have been going up like crazy. I think we're very close to 3K subscribers on YouTube. So thank you so much
Go.
for that. Other than that, y'all, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week, y'all. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
Boy.